Paschimottanasana in Sanskrit translates to Paschima means west or back, Uttana is intense stretch, and Asana means pose. Namaste, I'm Archana. A warm welcome to today's class where we will see what is Paschimottanasana, how to do it, what modifications we can do using props, when to avoid it, and what are its benefits. So what is Paschimottanasana? Paschimottanasana, like the name suggests, is the intense stretch of the back body. That is, we are working on stretching the spine, hamstring, and shoulders and arms. So how to do this practice? To do this practice, come to sitting with your legs stretched in front of you, heels engaged, toes pointing towards the ceiling. Try to keep your back straight. As you inhale, reach your arms up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, I like to bring my hands towards the mat. Maintain that length in your spine and bring your belly towards your thigh. And this itself may be enough of a stretch for you. Stay here, breathe in. As you breathe out, all you're doing is trying to push your belly in the direction of your thigh. You can start walking your hands forward. Again, breath in, breath out, gazes forward. Inhale, and as you exhale, go further down. So automatically you'll realize, you'll come to a point that even once you exhale or exhale deeply through your mouth, you're unable to go any further. Stay there. So this can be, you can be in this position, or for some of you, maybe all the way ahead. See where you are. And then you'll feel that stretch all along your back. And once you know you can't go any further, then drop your chin to chest, round your back, forehead in the direction of the knee. Automatically, you'll notice the stretch change. The intensity of the stretch increases. Again, breathe in, completely breathe out. Now, once you're here, option 1, if your hand can reach to the toes, you can grab hold of your toes. If you can grab hold of the outside of your foot, you can grab hold of your ankle. Wherever your hand reaches today, just stay there. And with practice, eventually you can bring your forehead in the direction of your knees. So now, the other thing to remember is not just how you get into the pose. So you're breathing out to get in to the pose. Now when you're coming out, you're going to come out really slowly. Just hands on either side of the mat. Slowly walk up as you breathe in. Now I'll show you how to use props when you want to modify the pose. Now if you have very tight hamstrings, then it's really hard to keep our legs straight. So here you can use a rolled towel or a blanket or anything. The knee is flexed slightly. Place the towel. The knee can't go down. So automatically the stretch reduces here. Same thing. Reach your hands up. Breathe out. Hinge. Forward fold. Walk your hands. Gaze forward. See that you're not collapsing your neck into your shoulders. Shoulders stay there. Breathe in. Breathe out. Eventually, with practice, you can start reducing the size of the roll and your knees can eventually come to the floor. The second modification now, if you are collapsing into your spine when you're sitting, what you can do is, if you have a thick book, you can take a book, place it beneath your seat, sit. Here I'm using a block. You can also use a thick pillow to see that you place this properly. You're stable, reach, and back. Everything else remains the same. Notice I'm not collapsing. This itself may be enough. Inhale and exhale. Now the next one, if your legs are really long, or your arms are not as long as your legs, then you can use a strap, a dupatta, belt, anything will do. What you need to remember is you're going to place this at the balls of your feet and not at the arches of your foot. Okay? And the second thing that you're going to avoid doing is you're not going to pull and use your arm strength to come forward. Here, just use this. This is just a guide here. Hold, breathe in, breathe out, lean forward. Again, inhale as you exhale, going further down. What you can do, if you want to reach towards your toe, you can always use this strap and then use it as a guide and keep moving ahead. Once you come to a point, drop your chin to chest, forehead in the direction of your knee. The other things, how you come back out of the pose remains the same, nice and slow. Because you've stretched everything, it's like a rubber band. And you're not just letting it go back and even then it can snap. So to avoid injuries, it's really important that you breathe in, come up slowly, and then come out of the pose. The other way, one way that you can do this to actually, it can help you relax. It's just an extra thing. Stretch it out. Let your legs collapse to the side. Here the heel is not engaged, just collapsed. Lean forward, drop your chin to chest, forehead in the direction of your knee. Here you're rounding your upper back. Take a deep breath in. Completely breathe out. So this forward bend can be like any other forward bend, is very calming, very soothing for the nervous system. So you can use this even as a nice resting pose. You can use a pillow. I don't have a pillow here, but you can imagine this is a pillow. Rest your forehead. Rest. And especially in yin yoga, you can just stay there and just allow your breath to relax and you get deeper and deeper into the pose. Even that helps increase flexibility in your back body. Now, who should avoid this pose? This pose you should not be doing if you have any back injury, shoulder injury, arm injury, if you have hernia or slip disc. Now coming to the benefits, I'll list 5 key benefits here, but in the description below, I'll leave a more detailed list. Like I mentioned earlier, when we're doing a forward fold, it's again calming, soothing for the nervous system. So this is a great practice to do, which can enhance your experience of meditation. The second one, because there's compression in the abdominal region, it improves the organ health in our abdominal area. There's a lot of stretch the back body. So it increases flexibility in your hamstrings, back, arms, shoulders. In turn, increasing circulation to that area. It's a great practice if you have any menstrual discomfort, you can do this. For people with high blood pressure, doing forward folds in standing can not necessarily be comfortable, especially if you have uncontrolled high blood pressure. So then you can do the seated forward fold. Just remember that initially don't drop your chin to chest and look down at your legs. Always keep your gaze forward and maintain that length in your spine. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. If you have any other questions or queries related to Paschimottanasana, or you want to know about any other asana in detail, write to me in the comments below. If you're new here, remember to subscribe to my channel. And if you think this video was helpful to you, please like and share. Namaste.